Hello and welcome. My name is Judy Keating of wisetransformation.com, and we are getting ready for an incredibly magical Beltane event for our year-long cross-quarter celebration called Illuminating Your Soul. I am so overjoyed to be with Sara Estelle Turner today. She's going to be doing an incredible presentation, and I think that anyone who gets to be there live or gets to hear the recording is going to be blessed. Sara Estelle is a leading expert in the world of flower and vibrational essences and supports spiritual entrepreneurs grow aligned and nourishing businesses. I just want to say I pay attention to what Sara Estelle says. Her wisdom, advice, and tools have helped me personally. So I do want to add that in there. Flower and vibrational essences and nature-based healing. She has done flower and vibrational essences and nature-based healing in her early 40s, following debilitating anxiety and sadness in her life. She experienced such deep transformation that Sara Estelle has now dedicated her life to supporting others move past trauma, shift limiting beliefs, and deeply embedded emotional responses so that they can embrace their unique magical selves and become empowered change makers in the world. Sara Estelle facilitates a successful diploma in flower and vibrational essences that has over 70 graduates and supports healers of all modalities gain crystal clarity on who they are and then share this in abundant ways with those that need them. She is a modern-day priestess and former chair of the British Flower and Vibrational Essence Association and host of the Nature Empowered Leader podcast. Her mission to grow a globally recognized spiritual business academy for women based on sacred principles of nature and sovereignty. I want to be sure to give you her website. Her wisdom is immense. She can be found at saraestelle.com. Sara, I am so happy that I get to talk to you on this beautiful spring day.
Thank you, Judy. I'm really, really happy to be here. Really happy to have arrived at a time in my life when I feel good and calm enough to be able to share all the tools that have helped me so much in my life. So I'm the one that's blessed.
Thank you. Thank you. So we decided to put this event that celebrates and brings in wisdom about the cross-quarter days, which are, of course, very associated with nature. Why do you think it's important for you personally and for your clients to stay connected to nature?
Well, I guess it kind of comes back to where I found myself in my life as I went out into the world as a younger woman suffering from debilitating anxiety, that it was actually nature that helped me understand what was happening for me. One of the first things that nature taught me was about change, because I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of deep anxiety that was very debilitating for me. And essentially, at the root of it, obviously, there was a personal story, but at the root of it was that I was fearing change. You know, things needed to move, there needed to be flow in my life. And so nature showed me that how to change, essentially, how to let go and how to be how to be myself. And it's always difficult to put into words how nature actually helps us, because she speaks a different language to us, which is why I always like just looking at all the flowers behind you right now. You know, they have all their shapes and their colors. They speak to us. They have a different voice, a different language. But yeah, so for the kinds of people that I have helped, or nature has helped, not really me. They're all looking for change and transformation in their lives. And usually there's just something that I hear very, very often is women will say to me, Sarah, when I was a little girl, I used to float flowers in water.
Hmm.
And then I grew up and I forgot how to do that. And now, in the last year, all the ancients, they say, I hope you don't think I'm strange saying this, but I've started to, nature started to talk to me again. I've started hearing the trees and the flowers speak to me.
Hmm.
And so I think many of us resonate with that. And it is part of this new earth that's birthing, where the veils are thinning and we're getting to live alongside these beautiful nature beings who are much wiser than we are. They know how to change, they know how to survive, they know all about sustainability. So they're great teachers on very practical levels as well.
Wonderful. Wow. Makes me just happy to hear that so many people are coming back to nature.
Yes.
So to get a little more tangible, what advice or tools do you give to your clients about the timing, specifically harmonizing with nature at wheel points like Beltane?
Yeah, it's such a beautiful time, isn't it? Looking out the window right now. So Beltane, to me, has always spoken to me of colour and really bringing back colour into the world. So all the different, we start to see, we've gone from a very grey, dark world, well, not necessarily dark, but a very black and white world. So it brings the colour back. And of course, all the colour has so many different frequencies in it, all the different ways of being, all the different ways of healing. And it's very much a time to express our joy and to express a sense of abundance into the world. And it always reminds me of that. I can't remember actually who the saying, but I think it was a very wise person from many years ago who said there came a time when it was too risky to stay as a bud. I'm sure most
Ah,
people have heard of that. So this time of year really kind of like opens us out. And I always see nature. I know when I was suffering from a lot of anxiety, all the alternative doctors that I saw just said, go out into nature, allow the green rays to heal you. And
mm,
so it's just a time to go outside and to reinform our bodies, our energy fields of this alternative language, of this nature-based language, and learn and literally be alongside the flowers and the trees who are opening their buds and open to receive their messages. So I think it's a beautiful time to learn. We spent the winter and the autumn would be, I think, a natural time to let go and to allow the chi, the energy to come back inwards. Winter is a time of rest, although I've actually always struggled with that part, which is one of the reasons how nature helped me.
mhm,
And as spring comes, our chi, our bodies also start to open out. And so if we do that consciously with nature, it's very helpful to tap in a world where there can be, we can tune into, well, hopefully not, but there's a lot of lack and can't do this and can't do that. There's been a lot of suppression on all different kinds. It's a beautiful time to open out to the abundance of the
mhm,
earth
mhm.
and allow that to inform us for our lives. And I think if we think of a flower opening, when one petal opens inside of us, then the other petals will open as well. So by connecting in, let's say, with the colors or the beautiful flower, your favorite flower opening, it really allows you to feel into your own personal buds opening.
Mhm.
And there will be an opening in us as well. So yeah, so self-expression, joy, abundance of all kinds.
Mm, wonderful, wonderful. So, what will you be presenting at our Beltane event for Illuminating Your Soul?
Yeah, so what I'm being asked to do, the flowers, when I sort of tune in, what nature is asking me to do is, so we're going to tune in on the day And this obviously will be there if you're watching the replay as well, as to how we're feeling. So we'll check in with ourselves at that moment. How am I feeling? However that is, nature never judge. Sadness is just as good as joy. It's just the opposite polarity. So we'll be tuning into that, and I'll be intuitively choosing some flowers and some trees. Probably, when I say probably, because I'm going to be doing it quite intuitively in the moment, I'm going to be introducing you visually to some beautiful nature beings of all different kinds and colors. And I'll be inviting you to choose some allies. So to choose some of these flowers and receive their messages. So I'll be showing you usually the most beautiful part is actually just connecting with the visuals, and their messages just, they literally transmit to us via the screen. Actually, I've seen it time and time and time again. We receive healing. And I'll be sharing with you a little bit about the essences from all over the world that people could connect into if they wish to. And yeah, so it'll be a beautiful time of receiving healing, and maybe choosing your own personal bouquet to kind of take away in your heart.
Wonderful. This just makes me so excited. May 6th can't come soon enough.
Yeah, it's also my mum's birthday, and my
Oh,
mum,
wonderful.
she always had flowers in the house, so she will be present as well, and be the lady in the physical that introduced me to all of this.
That's so wonderful to know that she'll be celebrated through us doing this too.
She will, for sure.
Wonderful. So you had a chance to meet your fellow presenters, and on May 6th in Illuminating Your Soul, we're having incredible Beltane presenters, and we have this combination that was intuitively put together, I think by nature herself, wasn't done consciously. But we have, conscious dance, we have bringing heaven to earth, and we have flower essences and their magic. What are you most looking forward to as not only a presenter, but as a participant with that combination?
Yeah, I mean, I can actually feel that energy inside myself. So I think what what nature does is it kind of like brings us into the moment and connects us in a little bit with our kind of our, what's the word? The word's gone out of my head. Our shields. That's not really the word I want to use, but kind of we open up to how we feel, which I can only speak personally here. Sometimes I'm an Aquarian, so but I actually have a moon in Cancer as well, so I have a bit of a dance going on between feeling and not feeling. So nature always helps us feel, even whether we can name it or not. We feel, so it feels like a beautiful opener, very beautiful opener. And I'm really then looking forward to kind of like connecting, allowing those with the feelings that have come forward, allowing them to kind of like open up in our bodies, and as you say, bring them to earth and connect in with joy and happiness. And then I love to dance. I absolutely love, 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 love to dance. I think it's really important. So dancing all of this through our bodies sounds like literally heaven on earth to me. And
Well,
being in
Sarah,
community as well, totally being in community is such a powerful thing.
so we invite you, if you signed up for the event, just know that this is what delight awaits you on May 6th, and you are going to bring your frequency, your energy, your heart to this event. And if you didn't know about Illuminating Your Soul, please go to wisetransformation.com. You'll get all the details, and you have the option of signing up just for the Beltane event if it calls you. There's a very low price for just attending that one day, Saturday, May 6th, noon Eastern Daylight Time. And the afternoon will take about 3.5 hours for us to enjoy and get to be in community, as Sara mentioned. So we invite you to join us. And if you want to sign up for the whole series, there's an option for that too. Thank you, Sara. Thank you for your wisdom, your graciousness, and your beauty that you are bringing. Thank you.
Very welcome. Really looking forward to it. Thank you.